From the time we are little, our minds overflowed with questions. Why? How? We are naturally curious, especially about the world around us. When we want to answer this question, we turn to explanatory tests. These tests come in different types, and today we will explore them together.
Sequential explanation. This is when we explain a phenomenon that follows a linear sequence. Consider the process of reforesting a forest. First, people need to evaluate the condition of the land, soil quality, existing vegetation, and any environmental challenges. Second, people need to plan the process. For example, selecting the appropriate tree species, deciding the layout of the planting area, and scheduling the planting season. Third, people need to prepare the plantation site. For example, removing invasive species and tilling the soil to create optimal conditions for young trees. Fourth, people need to plant the trees. Fifth, people need to do the maintenance to look after the young trees.
Cyclical explanation. Here, we describe events that go in a cycle. Cyclical explanatory tests describe processes that do not have a clear beginning or end, as they repeat in a continuous loop. For example, the water cycle. The water cycle is a continuous process that moves water through the air atmosphere, surface, and underground. Understanding this cycle is essential for appreciating how water supports all forms of life on our planet. Let's say that evaporation is the first step. Water from oceans, rivers, and lakes heats up and turns into vapor rising into the atmosphere. The second step is condensation. Water vapor cool and condensate into clouds, which are composed of tiny water droplets or ice crystals. The third step is precipitation. When the water droplets in clouds become too heavy, they fall to the ground as precipitation. This can occur in various forms, such as rain, snow, or hail. The fourth step is collection. When the water reaches the ground, it collects into bodies of water, completing the cycle and starting a new one.
Causal explanation. This type goes into the reasons behind an event. For example, why does deforestation occur? Mainly because of human activities like logging, agriculture, and urban development. What are the consequences of deforestation? The main effect of the removal of forests is the loss of biodiversity. When habitats are destroyed, species face the risk of extinction. This is causal explanation, understanding cause and effect.
System explanation. System explanatory tests help us understand how different parts of a system interact and depend on each other. Let's break down this process of writing about an ecosystem in clear, organized steps. An ecosystem is a complex network of interacting organisms and their physical environment. Understanding the components and interaction within an ecosystem is essential for appreciating how life sustains itself on Earth. An ecosystem consists of biotic components like plants, animals, and microorganisms, and abiotic components such as water, soil, and climate. Each component plays a critical role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem.
Energy flow. Energy flows through an ecosystem in a sequence known as the food chain. Producers, such as plants, convert solar energy into food through photosynthesis. Consumers, like herbivores and carnivores, obtain energy by eating other organisms, while decomposers break down dead matter, returning nutrients to the soil.
Nutrient cycle. Nutrient cycles, such as the water cycle, carbon cycle, and nitrogen cycle, are essential for sustaining life in an ecosystem. These cycles ensure the continuous availability of water, carbon, and nitrogen, which are vital for the growth and survival of organisms.
Interactions. Interactions between organisms such as predator-prey relationships, symbiosis, and competition play a significant role in shaping the ecosystem. These interactions determine the population dynamics and distribution of species within the ecosystem.
Human impact. Human activities have a profound impact on ecosystems. While activities like deforestation and pollution can harm ecosystems, conservation efforts and sustainable practices aim to protect and restore these vital systems.
Consequential explanations. Here, we discuss the results or effects of an event. Climate change has significant consequences for natural environments and ecosystems. Rising global temperatures lead to the melting of polar ice caps, resulting in higher sea levels and the loss of habitats for species like polar bears. Additionally, altered weather patterns cause more frequent and severe storms, droughts, and heat waves, stressing plant and animal populations. These changes disrupt food chains, leading to decreased biodiversity as some species cannot adapt quickly enough to the new conditions. Ultimately, the health and functionality of ecosystems are compromised, affecting human communities that rely on those ecosystems for resources and services.
So, learners, the next time you visit a natural place or read a text about natural environments, remember these explanatory genders. They can help you understand and express the how and why of the world around you.